Good morning, it's Jam Zen here. It's August 10, 2015, they say. This is a story just saw in the AP. Now, when I first started doing this, the AP on YouTube was my favorite channel to do code breaking. But the AP is carrying this story here, which hit home to me, about this seaweed. See here, they start off the story in Kingston here talking about this seaweed, which is washing up on the beaches and causing a big problem. They call it sargassum. And it's been happening all across these different islands. And I started looking at this story. I just wonder where the seaweed is going to. This is what I wondered too. I started to see this stuff. If you're doing work and you want to search things, like you highlight this thing, and then you can say right click and it should say search Google for something. Then you start out your search, you get this. And other things come up like the edible nature of it. Usually go over and check what Wikipedia says on it. And this was okay. This type of seaweed comes from this Sargasso Sea by Bermuda. Now, I noticed this also. I noticed this out on the west coast of Jamaica here, and I would see it traveling by me sometimes out in a current that comes off the coast here that's about less than a quarter mile off here. Offshore I can see it. And I always see it, when I see it, it's traveling south. And usually I saw it after rain, and I thought it was some type of pollution or leaves or different things from the big hotel over on Lucy, maybe, that's coming out. But I see it's bloom, they call it a bloom, and it's happening all over the Caribbean. Some say it might have happened from the oil spill or something. And I was going to just run through this you can use it for fertilizer, and it's got you can like grow fish in it or different things as a fertilizer or whatever. And I had gone through this and wasn't going to do a video on it, but came back and saw this fish here. See, I had gone through this. Here's a place in Barbados. Must be like an exclusive, like condo place or something. Look at that, it's insane. This is as old Illuminati. Look, long-term solution secured. Huh? Just in March. What are they gonna do? They got a boom. They got a boom for Crane Beach. They got a seaweed boom. They got a seaweed boom for Crane Beach. Okay. And they have a little bobcat, caterpillar thing to carry it away. So it's a big problem. They have to employ lots of people when this washes up by the tourist beach. Lots of people to rake it up and get it out, and like a backhoe or bulldozer, so much of it comes in. But this is, this website, look at this guy. This looked like one of these Zionist scientists. Richard Rockefeller. Ah, you see, this is one of these secret development. This is why I went back to it when I saw that fish that they find thriving in here. Okay? When I went back here and saw Wikipedia and saw this fish here thriving, they may be growing. This may be another one. This looked to me like it's some type of chemtrail of the sea for sure. It's probably got lots of multi-purposes. But this is definitely like part of the terraforming of the earth. It may have gotten out of control. Yeah, you see, this is how you see it. And it can be some big, like wide, really wide or whatever. I don't know how high this picture is supposed to be off the water. But this fish here is used in voodoo to make zombies. This fish here is used to make zombies by voodoo. It's got a nerve poison, a I forget what it's called, tetrahydroxin or something like that. A nerve poison. And the Japanese, I think, cultivate a similar fish for a special dish where the chef must be licensed, I think, and trained for maybe 7 years or something, I forget what, to prepare this fish. They call it fugu, F-U-G-U. They call this puffer fish here, or porcupine. Sometimes we call it soursop fish down here. But this thing here, that's covering up, it looked to be the chemtrails of the sea. Anyways, this is Jam Zen, Western Jamaica. Bless up.